Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wynn and welcome back to Silver Wynn's Magical Diary. In the previous episode there was quite a lot of tension. Virginia really upset about the whole magic thing, and she kind of made a promise to, with that other guy, Jacob, to get married when they were really young, and apparently that contract is actually valid and they have to get married when they reach the certain age that was written on the piece of paper. And Virginia is, as it says in the diary, she's giving up? She's feeling really frustrated with the way people keep telling her what she has to do in order to be a witch. She's even thinking about giving it up completely. It's awful. But anyway, that still doesn't slow down the week, so we're going to carry on with the next week. Let's move on to next week. And as for this week, we are going to study a bit of white magic. And actually, let's go to sleep first. White magic gym. Yeah, I'd say this is nice. Let's go. I'm hanging out with Virginia in our room when we hear a knock on the door. She opens the door to find Jacob standing there. What do you want? I've been talking with my fathers, and I have to be a man about this. What does that even mean, be a man? It means taking responsibility for my actions and keeping my word. It means I will marry you if that's what it takes. Well, whatever, but I won't. Look, it only has to be for a year, then we fulfill the contract and we can break it off and go our separate ways. You don't have to live with me or touch me or anything, it's just a formality. That doesn't sound so bad. I am not going to be his wife. It's ridiculous. You think I like this? Think about my reputation. I'm going to be wasting one of the best years of my life on you. But what else can I do? Wow, the jerk. You could drop dead. That would solve my problem. Virginia! I'm not marrying you. End of discussion. Let me turn off Skype. You guys probably don't want to hear that. Let's go. Do not disturb. Thank you very much, sorry potatoes. Okay. She turns her back on Jacob and stomps out into our room. Sometimes I think she's never going to grow up. You may be right. A marriage in name only could be the best solution. She might agree once she's had more time to calm down. Or she might listen. Oh, she might listen, but I doubt she'll ever apologize for being a brat. She is not a brat. Whatever. I guess I can see why she's a little reluctant to tie herself to him, even if it's just for a year. Sadly, it still may be the best available choice. I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something. Just then, the door room creaks open and Virginia slips inside. Virginia! Ah, you're awake. There's something going out there. I had to get up and pee, but when I was coming back there was all these weird noises. Like what? I don't know. Like someone decided to play a game of floor hockey in the middle of the night? Or a whole domino chain of folding chairs falling over? What's going on? I have no idea. I couldn't tell where it was coming from, and I didn't want to wander around alone at night trying to figure it out. I guess we should try to go back to sleep then? Probably. It's not so easy to get to sleep while wandering and worrying about what might be happening outside. We're getting up and ready for the day when somebody knocks on the door. Just a minute. There's no rush, it's only me. Listen, there was a problem last night and the staff are all busy dealing with it. Because of that, all classes for today are cancelled. We are passing the news. What happened? I am not sure. I heard someone try to blow up the school. What? Or maybe it was a fire. I'm not sure. Are we in danger? No, there is nothing to worry about. The professors will take care of it. You could relax for the day, or you could study for your exam on Friday. There's an exam on Friday? Did I forget to tell you that? Yes. Sorry. Excuse me, I have more doors to knock on. I will see you later. Thanks for letting us know. Ellen and I go back to our room. I guess we have the day off, huh? This is creepy. You didn't see anyone out last night, did you? No, but I didn't go very far. I was only down the hall. Who would want to blow up the school? That's just a rumor. That might not be what happened. Something big happened if they cancelled every class. Yeah. So, with no classes today, what should I do? Let's study. Afternoon in the gymnasium. In the afternoon, runners are sent around to summon us to the gym. Hello. I'm sure you all have many questions, and so do we. I will do my best to tell you what I can. Last night, there was a fire in Falcon Hall, targeted on a student bedroom while the occupants slept. We believe this fire was started deliberately. However, it was quickly detected and no one was injured. Unfortunately, we do not yet know who was responsible. We are questioning individuals at the moment, but if you have any information about these events, please speak to a teacher immediately. At the moment, we do not know if this was a prank that went wrong or a deliberate attempt to injure one or more students, or worse. While we are investigating this, please stay safe. A fire in your sleep? You could die of smoke inhalation without even waking up. All your magical power is useless if you're not awake to use it. This is awful. As the student population empties into the hallway, Virginia grabs our arms. Did you hear? They think Donald did it. What? Why? I don't know. Because it's always causing trouble? Because they can't figure out what happened and he's sneaky enough to fool them? We've got magic. It's usually easy to prove who's responsible for things. If they're still investigating, then something weird's going on. If they pin this on Donald after everything is done, he's going to get expelled. They'll wipe his brain for sure. But Logan's his roommate's twin brother. It wouldn't make any sense. It was Jacob and Logan's room that got set on fire. Their bedroom door, not the whole room. Well, it's the same thing, isn't it? If they hadn't caught the fire in time, it would have been. I don't know why anyone would want to do a thing like that. I can think of some reasons. Ellen doesn't know about the marriage contract, but Donald does. If something happened to Jacob, Virginia would be free. Or what if it wasn't Donald? Oh dear. Are we really thinking that Virginia was the person who did this? I know I really shouldn't, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. I'm definitely not gonna ask her. Definitely not. Maybe if I cast empathy? Virginia was out of the room last night. Is it possible she knows more than she's saying? I reach out with a touch of empathy to see what Virginia's feelings now. She's worried, which makes sense, and confused too, but not guilty. Not as far as I can tell. I suppose she could be worried that she'll get caught, but I don't think that's it. It wasn't her. I'm sure it wasn't her. I can relax. Did somebody cast a spell on me? Oh, maybe I relaxed too soon. I didn't feel anything. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. If somebody is burning people in their sleep, we ought to be paranoid. We'll just have to wait and hope things will turn out alright. If it wasn't Donald and wasn't Virginia, what's really going on? I feel like a douchebag for even thinking that Virginia might have done something. Like, really? Logically, it makes sense, but like, emotionally, that's like, so not the right thing to do. But, you know, I had empathy, so I could like, glean information, I could see the truth, but yeah. Wow, okay. I really feel bad for selecting that option. I wish I, well, I can go back and change it, but I'm not going to go back and change it.
The next morning, somebody knocks on our door.
Guess who, ladies?
Donald!
Hey, they let you out? Yeah, it's all good.
So what happened?
Weird story, actually. Apparently, Barbara roams around the halls at night practicing ninja skills. Is she the ninja now?
Who's a ninja?
Barbara liked to practice throwing knives when no one's in the halls to get in her way, so she does it in the middle of the night.
This still doesn't sound safe.
What's that got to do with the fire? So she's doing her ninja routine, she ducks and rolls and strikes the pose, and then she fired a little spark at the door that she'd using for a target. Except, here's the weird part. The rest isn't weird. The door bursts into flames. Goes up like a torch.
Oh, doors are that flammable?
They shouldn't be. That's why it's weird.
This story sounds fishy.
Hey, ask the professors if you don't believe me. She gave them memories and everything. Barbara acts so tough all the time, but one little surprise and she ran like a rabbit. Actually, I guess she did good. She was startled, but she thought ahead enough to make a bang and wake up the falcons before she ran. Otherwise... And when she heard the rumor that I might be expelled, she decided to come forward. So I guess that's kind of brave after all.
Are they going to expel her?
Nah, it was an accident. She had no idea that would happen. There was something wrong with that door, and it wasn't her fault.
But what was wrong with the door?
Nobody knows. Must have been a random magical malfunction, or something left over from a spell or a prank in the past. Should have figured you weren't quite stupid enough to play arsonist. We all know who the stupid one in the family is. Hey! Gotcha.
Why are you laughing?
No reason.
We should get ready for class. So, Donald's off the hook, but it's a very strange story.
Well, we succeeded in our gym class, which is always good. And we gained more magical abilities. Spirit Echoes can reveal impressions left on a target by strong emotions in the past. Okay. Oh yeah, we have an exam! Talk about surprise exam.
I report to the room on schedule for my exam.
Here we go! In order to pass this exam, you must reach the exit before your opponent does. Good luck! Oh great, we have an opponent now? Okay, so let's see. Oh! Hi, guy. Can we examine the hooded figure?
He appears to be an Iris Academy student, but his identity has been disguised. Face, hall badge, all hidden.
I don't want to talk to him. I kind of want to go... Allows the caster to communicate understandably with a willing target. Let's communicate with him.
There's a strange buzzing in my head, and then I can feel our minds connect. Excuse me? Hello?
Be quiet.
Look, can't we talk about this?
Stop trying to distract me.
I don't want to have to fight you. Can't we work something out?
Like what? I'll pay you, no. I'll kiss you, no. A battle of wits.
These tests are supposed to challenge our minds, right? But we can do that without getting hurt by throwing spells around. We can play a game. A battle of wits. If you win, I surrender and lose the exam. If I win, you leave.
Alright, let's play dots and boxes.
He inscribes the game board on the floor and we begin connecting the dots. I score the first points by taking an early box, but he ends up with more boxes in the end.
You lose.
Yeah. I took a chance, but it didn't turn out. I give up. I surrender. Anybody listening? Bring me out! I'm back.
Well, as you are obviously aware, that was not a success.
Yeah.
I believe you mean yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That performance, or lack of thereof, has earned you 10 demerits. You're dismissed.
Yes, sir. Oh? Oh, man.
Hey, how'd your test go?
Ugh, don't ask. Aw, too bad. What about you?
Mine went really well. It was lots of fun.
Then how come you don't look happy?
Because it was fun. It was exciting. Racing and dodging and firing spells. It was better than sports. It just goes to figure. As soon as I start really seriously thinking about not being a witch anymore, something comes along to make me feel like it would suck to give it up. No matter what I do, it's gonna suck.
You shouldn't have to give it up.
I shouldn't have to hitch myself to Mr. I'm King of the World either.
Is he really that bad?
I thought you'd met him.
Well, you got along when you were little.
I don't want to hear about how it's not so bad and I should just give in and accept it.
Sorry.
If you want to help me, think of a way out of this.
How am I supposed to think of an answer? I'm not even a born witch. What do I know about contracts? Oh, man.
And with that, we've reached another Saturday. This is going to be the end of the episode. I thank you guys for joining me. And we will continue on in the next episode. Take care, everybody.